The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Who is the GOAT? Give me your top three coaches of college football of all time.
College football all the time.
In your era.
My era, I still think it's Nick Saban, Ryan Day. Who on?
What's buddy that used to coach for
Kirby.
Florida?
I got it. Kirby.
Oh yeah, Kirby. Yeah, your time is Kirby.
Yeah,
But what about buddy that coached for Florida that went to Ohio, Urban Meyer?
He was.
He before your time, ain't he?
Yeah, but even though he a Buckeye, but he like before I ain't get to see the greatness he's doing. So it's like
he go. Let's go.
I've seen Nick Saban put in work. I've seen Ryan Day put in work, and I've seen Kirby put in some work.
Yeah. I would put Urban over Day, but the other two I got you. But Urban, that motherfucker at Florida and at Ohio State, that shit was crazy. that shit was crazy.
He was going crazy.
I'm about to close the pod off, AD, but I want you to hear something, and I want me and you to converse about this. Nick Saban was linked up with Trump today. They talking about what they gonna do with college football. Let's check it out before we get up off of this thing and give a take on it.
Let's get it.
Listen to it.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the chance and the opportunity to be here to speak with you today. But I just want everybody to know that I'm just a football coach. I spent my life when we had the ball trying to get a first down, when they had the ball trying to get off the field on third down. So this is an unlikely position for me to be in to speak to such a distinguished group of people. Thank you. But I come here today with a question. What are the guiding principles for the future of college athletics? All athletics. I'm talking about football, basketball, Olympic sports, revenue, non-revenue, it doesn't matter. You know, my goal as a coach for our players, was to help them be more successful in life, that we would create an atmosphere and environment that would help them through personal development, academic support, 668 degrees and 17 years at Alabama, and help them develop a career as a football player. That was our goal, so that they were creating value in life and we were preparing them for their future past athletics. So what happened? You know, in this current system that we have, that became impossible to do because people, instead of making decisions about creating value for their future, they were making decisions about how much money could they make at whichever school they could go to or transfer to. So I think we have a challenge here today about the ramifications of this current system on how it helps players be successful in their future and how we can impact and create a system that will help and preserve the opportunity for student athletes to be able to have success in their future beyond athletics. So we need to develop an effective system of revenue sharing, authentic name, image, and likeness, authentic being you have marketing value, which now we have collectives, which just create opportunities, which just become pay for play. Eligibility issues where we have guys playing 6, 7, and 8 years. So you have 25 and 26-year-old people playing against 18 and 19-year-olds, which is not healthy. Transfer rules, we have over 4,000 people in the portal. Fans don't like it, support groups don't like it. It's not really healthy for players in graduation to transfer several times in your career. You really put yourself in a pickle in terms of your ability to graduate. So I think we need to come up with a system, and we obviously have to do it with the President's leadership and also with Congress probably, whether it's antitrust legislation or whatever it is, to allow student athletes in all sports, including women's and Olympic sports, to enhance their quality of life while going to college, but still provide opportunity to advance themselves beyond their athletic career, which is what
what did you hear initially, AD?
I'm just hearing he want real football back. You know, people coming out of high school want big checks and all this big money to come and not even produce or come and actually play football. You know, they want to be divas. I don't know. It's like people want to come. They know it's a very low chance to get to the league. So they try to take this NIL and try to make it as long as it, like, they just try to make the best of it. So it's like, it ain't fair to other people, but it's like the big names in college football, they the coachable players, they ain't money hungry, they ain't none of this, and they're the ones that get paid the most. So it's like, I feel like everybody need to be more just humble and just come to the table with, like, I feel like just straight. I don't know, bro, because it's gonna be hard. Like, these people want money, and the family, they probably in their ears go where there's the most money. So I feel like you just gotta want football more than the money, bro. And the money gonna come if you good at football. So
Yeah.
I feel like I agree with them totally. Take the money away and make them earn it. So we're gonna get real football back.
You know what's interesting about all of this too, though? Do you think that what Nick Saban was saying about him assisting people beyond football, do you think that that is accurate in what he's saying, or do you think he just putting on for the cameras? He really didn't mean what he was saying.
Like, you mean what he did as a coach, or just in general?
He said he wants you to be successful beyond football. I want you to be
I
educated.
feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, Nick Saban, of course, when he was at Bama, he ain't played no games. It's people that's in the league that gave stories about Nick Saban. If their grades aren't right, they wasn't playing. If they was skipping class, they wasn't playing. It matter if your grades good or not. You skip class, you ain't playing. So I feel like he emoji be a great man, a great leader. So I agree with him for sure.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. What you got to say in closing? We coming back next Sunday.
Yes,
Tapping
sir.
in them Jackson boys.
Straight accent. Y'all know where to be.
Hey, yeah, that shit was piped up, man. Y'all got to subscribe to the channel if you knew her. You got to hit that like button, that hype button if you knew her. We had a great conversation tonight. We was talking political. We talked about the funeral of Jesse Jackson. We talked about sports. We talked a little bit about hip hop.
Yes, sir.
AD called into the show. Timestamp Tiffany called into the show. Great show, man. I appreciate you, AD. I'm gonna call you on the back end when I get up off of this thing, man. Thank you for your time, few.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let me give AD a round of applause, man, because he gave a great take on sports. He gave a great take on the GOAT conversation, Nick Saban and Trump trying to do something different with college football because the NIL is a mess. Real talk. Me being a person from Knoxville, Tennessee, and seeing what was done with Nico Amalivia, that's his name now. I feel like that what he was doing was wrong. He left Tennessee, tax-free state, to go to California, the highest tax state in the country, and receive less because he wasn't happy. I would love to know y'all take on that. Real talk. But let me give AD a round of applause.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.